So we'll try the dojo. A suit of armor is on display. Okay, never mind. This is a complete wrong place. Okay, Let me look at this. So it's red, like L shape, V shape. Yeah, that is a nice feature on YouTube. For sure. You can even double speed it to catch up in real time eventually. Anyways, It's a frag, so it's... Hold on, maybe if I look at this like another way, like... You know, this looks like a picture frame, kinda. Where have I seen... have I seen something like this before? Like the bottom... I guess this whole thing is relevant, right? Is it a Monokuma bomb? I don't think so. Something I've seen earlier. What could it possibly be? Like, it definitely resembles a frame. Like the corner of a picture frame. Maybe it's the art room I need to go to? Doesn't seem likely, but, you know, maybe. This is not the art room, this is the physics lab. Might as well take a look. Yeah, I don't think it's anything in here. That could get me out of here. Okay, yeah, we don't have frames here. Okay, so it's not this. So check out the closet just to be safe. Yeah, nothing. Let's think, where have we been? Where has been relevance this chapter? I mean, we never went into the headmaster's office to talk about it. I doubt we're just going back to the data center. Can you go back into the data center? I mean, probably. I don't think this is right. This doesn't look like a data center thing to me, though. Hmm. I know the bathhouse is always a fun place to go. A lot of stuff happens there. We talked to Kyoko there this time. Yeah, worth a shot. Yeah, nothing. Nothing here. And I didn't really remind you of the nurse's office, but, you know, if someone had gotten stabbed and maybe they didn't die immediately from that, they could have maybe sought treatment. It's been a while since we've been in the exit room. You can always take a look there. Mailbox has nothing to do with this case. Well, how can you know that? AV room, I don't think so. It almost... It kind of looks like something you might have mined with a pickaxe. What? Still one other place I need to check? Okay, okay. And could it have been debris from just that, like, one room? With, like, all the nonsense scattered about it? Okay. Why? What? Sorry, I thought the panel looked weird. It's just a normal panel. Rec room? I don't know. It's possible. Things back to normal, just like with Sayaka and Taka. Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. Okay. Data lab. And nothing new here. I mean, it must be just some debris from that room then, yes. It is red. Maybe that's blood. Wrong room. The red chalk outlines, how many bodies were there? No scene at the scene of the murder. I think it's directly to what's happening right now. It's blood all over the place. All the blood just dried, so whatever happened was a while ago. I don't think it's important right now. Okay, so it's not just some debris from here. What the heck does the thing look like again? A fragment near the dead body. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Like, it looks like a stone with some sort of red thing bolted onto it. Can't get into the biolab. I don't know, could it be part of the... There's like bleachers in the pool, could it be part of that? I can check the lockers in here. There are wooden lockers here, don't see anything that might be connected to the case. That target seems pretty far away, there doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. Great. I guess we'll try the pool. It's kinda like it's a red like L beam maybe for the bleachers from the pool. Or, I mean, it could be a fragment of Monokuma perhaps from the quartz. Oh, that's red. I don't think it's relevant though. Okay. The bleachers are not what I thought they were. Okay, this is almost certainly not the right place to be then. This locker is nothing having to do with the case. Don't need to be so sassy about it, game. Oh wait, no, the gym is this way. So display case of trophies and other items. Honestly, I'm getting kind of bored looking at it. You and me both, man. Monokuma was laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh, it's that! I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. It's the, you know what, if the like fragment part was more black and less corroded looking, I think I would have gotten it, but yeah. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Yeah, exactly, Joey. Okay. Wait. I'm going to the garden, right? Alright, Byakuya, let's go. What? Is that what I meant to do? Alright, Byakuya, let's go. You think you can go? You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
Want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Oh, wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Looks pretty plain. So this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration. Almost looks like a floppy disk.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key? The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it
possible.
is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo. Okay. Anything else in here? Her bed is here. Here's her bed. Don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside. Dude, we're investigating a murder! Every stone left, or no stone left unturned. Come on now. Also, I thought we hung our clothes up in the laundry room. I think it'd be wise to look around a bit more. Okay, well, what do you think is going on in here?
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry? Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh, what's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it, only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly has happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Alright, let's check the bed again. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
see.
It appears to be Mikuru Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and asterisk, 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 asterisk. That's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheets. Name, Mikuru Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Interesting. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she had received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Interesting. You know what, I bet that tattoo is probably from the mercenary company. Probably have like a specific marking or something that they put on all their soldiers. And that's how we'll prove that Kyoko isn't dead. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one of those non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. And that's how I saw things, as just an ordinary person. But then...
I see.
I never imagined I'd hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Because Fenrir actually... Isn't Fenrir... I feel like that's a mythological wolf or something. Like, I feel like I've heard that name before. Like a Norse mythological wolf? Fenrir? Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already.
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Huh? Oh, it's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In any case, you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Our rule violation's really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on that subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the kill game. That's interesting. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got here in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So I'm making all the regulations is...
Why?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigigi, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Interesting. Hideous scars, eh? Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... that tattoo... Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about it. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
Right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later? But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? Yeah. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusabo isn't the culprit. Well, I agree with you there. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap? Notice to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion? Well, that's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true... If Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. Of course, sir. Number 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
And that's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock. And... click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows has been added to the truth bolt section. Titanium sticks, eh? Sounds like something you could wallop someone in the back of the head with pretty easily. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape was related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape is an added to the truth bolt section. Bloody duct tape. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? She wasn't the victim.
Why?
Or perhaps... Oh, see ya, Jedi. Steve. Byakuya? Forget it. On we need to continue to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Ah, so we'll go to the library. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research. Talking about the archive. That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. I knew that! Okay. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What did I tell you, chat? What did I tell you? Is that not exactly what I said was going on? Alright, so confirmed, Kyoko is not dead. 10,000% confirmed. Unless Kyoko was also a member of Fenrir. Which, actually, come to think of it, is very plausible. She's hardcore enough. She could be part of Fenrir. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean... Okay. Oh man, it's trial time.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
This is new, isn't it?
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
Since when is Monokuma so poetic?
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial! So, please meet up in the usual spot.
I could be misremembering, but I thought its class trial time is basically always exactly the same, isn't it? What a mishmash of clues. Who do you think the killer and victim are? I mean, the victim is probably the... What, Ikibaru or the 16th student. Killer? I mean... Most evidence points to Kyoko, honestly. I could see a scenario where I was attacked, then Kyoko, like, finished the job or something? I don't know.
See you later!
Then the time has come. All I can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Oh, Baki and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you just making up some creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking, brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second? He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? Please don't. If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here and no rule's been broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive! No, that's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! You really didn't die.
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with a ghost! I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Okay, you have some explaining to do, young lady. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the 2nd floor of the dorms. Ooh, really? Huh. Didn't know we could go there. The 2nd floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you are on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Monokuma's secret tool, eh?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? I'll see you, Alex. Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Is it because you're... It's not because you're the killer, right? Surely not. Or her. That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. Same crew as last trial. Kinda weird. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills!
Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial.